You're all welcome, guys, to my channel. This is an update on the season finale of Mismatched on Star Life series. Please, guys, try to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video like this, you'll be notified. So let's get started. So before this update, Anoki and Sharia are married again, and Shagun and Halo frame Anoki. Teg and Devi ask her to leave the house. Sharia prove Anoki's innocence and expose Shagun and Alok, and decide to leave the house too. So Sharia packs his bags. He says, I am going to my Anoki. Ted says, get her back. We have no problem with her. Sharia says there is no love here. Anoki is trying to be a good daughter-in-law. We just gave her insult. She wanted education, a job, and independence. What's wrong? We just care for traditions and rituals. It unites a family, but what's the use? So no one is happy. Atri, Kanshan, Shan, Anokis, and I are also not happy. You just care for the family's name, nothing else. Tej gets sad. David asks Sharia to sit and talk. Sharia says, will you tell me your favors or how much you love me? Sorry, I realized that your love was selfish. I'm thankful for all the love you wanted. Such a son. Wish but I want to live my life my way. They cry. Shara says, I don't know why you punish Harlock. I can't stay here where a sheepman like him stays. There is no need of another Shan in this house. He leaves. David cries. So Babley says, I am sorry. I scolded you on hearing about marriage. I know you want to help me. If I agreed for marriage, then it would be compromise, not love. I says, yes, life is incomplete without love. I just wanted you to stay happy. She thanks him for understanding. He says, thanks for explaining me well, for understanding me well. Anoki and she says, I know you will be a good husband. If we have no love, then this friendship will also end. I don't want to lose a friend like you. He says, I also don't want to lose a friend. And this good food made by you. She smiles and says, I will miss you a lot. Her says, don't worry. I will always support her. Anoki says, yes, Dad said he will accept my every decision. Shan says, talk to Shara's once. She says, there is nothing to talk. Shara comes and says, I have so much to talk. Anoki says, I don't want to go back to that house. Shara says, I decided to come with you. I says, I can't take this drama more. I can't take this drama more. Anoki Shara's had to come. He recalls Shara's words. Hanoki says, it is means you trusted me. Shara says, yes, trust will always be there. Anokis asks him, everyone smiles. David asks Alok to leave the house forever. Alok asks, what are you saying? Ted says, yes, your mistake made us lose the name. You don't regret a bit. Stop your drama. Better leave. It says you aren't a board member of the institute now. Gayatri shuts the door. Alok knocks the door. David says we have to look at our mistakes also. Third, we have to change our thinking. Third, Shara says we will live our life our ways away from family. Anoki says I didn't want this. You don't need to choose either of us. Wow. Shan says this is necessary for you to stay happy. Ted and David come. Ted says Shan is right. We have come to apologize. He has Sharas to come back. They have thrown Alok from the house. David apologizes to Asta for keeping Shan and her away for many years. She says we can't return the past, but you can spend the rest of your life happily. That's good. Shan says you don't need to apologize. It's enough that you realize it. As Star says he is right. Ted says then come back home. We both will try to change everything. We will erase this stain from our thinking. Shara says I will go where my anarchy goes. Wow. Anarchy says you came to take me. I'm very happy, but I don't want to go back to that house. Really, it's about self-esteem. Shara says if our decision is final, then my decision will be the same. Sorry, Shara, and Hanoki leave. David and Ted return home. He says roti should be round. I always made little issues and didn't think of the real issues. Today I'm sitting alone in the dinner table when I have a big family. Anoki and Shara said, right, traditional. It implies to change it. I will change it myself. Men always had food first, and then women from today. We always sit together and dine. Gayatri and Kanshan smile. He asked them to sit. Shara and Anoki come home. She asks, "Did you start without us?" They get surprised. Shara and Anoki take their blessing. Shara says, yes, how can one leave such a good family? Shan also come. He says, Hashta wants to tell you something. She asks, can I get some place in your heart? David says, yes. Ted says, we have just learned that elders also make mistakes. I also made a mistake. My wrong decision and thinking have troubled you a lot. Can you forgive me? Hashta asks him not to apologize. Wow. She says we have a new start now. David says, but on one condition, you have to come here as Shan's wife. Everyone smiles. Shan says, you just spoke my heart. Anoki goes to Kitty and Bebel. He says, I can't force you to like me. You can just ignore some of my faults. Then Hawk David says, Anoki came home and brought happiness. Anoki says we should have good food. Shara says I will serve the food and make rotis. Ted says wait, rotis should be round. They have. Anoki says before we have food, we will take a selfie. They all take the rotis in hand and take selfie. It's money. Anoki wins a trophy. The girl get happy. Shara claps and congratulates them. He says prepare for the next competition. He stopped Arnold. He says, I told you many times that you shouldn't go away from me. In few months, you won't be seen in this college. Your graduation will happen. She says, yes, but you have to see my face forever. He says, I agree. Do you remember our first interaction when we met in the library for the first time? She says, we fell in love here. They think, wow. He says we got married here. She says then we had many fights. He said because you are very stubborn. She says leave my hands, you were arrogant. He asks really. They laugh. He says our life was filled with all emotions. She says unique. They say it's Shara and Hanoki's love story. They all and dance.